Do I love changing the oil of my 62.8 liter Chevy Camaro? Nothing else will pay you back like a Chevy Camaro. I mean, look at that. Gives you this nice, oily, rich, savory liquid afterwards. I mean, hell, Dodge, what you gonna get? O'Doul's? I mean, the best you're gonna get from a Ford is even worse. Bud Light. Yeah. Chevy will pay you back. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I am that modern Norseman, aka Chuck Norris. As you can tell by the intro, we're going to be diving into this 13th Colony Double Oak monster. Obviously, it's no secret that I'm a big fan of this bottle. I did not get the 2022 release. This is the 2023 release. But we're going to go over some stats. What I think about it, how does it compare for me so far this year, or any time for that matter. Is it worth the price on secondary? Is it worth the price that I even paid for it? So we'll go over that, get it nosed up. We'll taste her. Got it poured a little bit already. I've had this open for about 2 weeks. I liked it right off the rip. Neck pour was very good, but I haven't been back to it. Been in Kentucky with Whiskey Tube friends and family. It was a fantastic time. If you'd like to see a little bit of what we did, I tried to capture some of that and put it into a video, so I posted that last night. I'll actually put it in one of the end cards at the end of this video. But I'll give you a little bit of sexy B-roll while we go over these stats. It's coming in at 136.8 proof. It is a 10-year-old, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 10-year-old, aged in 2 new oak barrels. The batch number on mine is 524, and yeah, and she's dark. So we'll nose it a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely opened up a lot more. Tons of maple, stewed fruit, some stone fruits in there. I love a good plum, raisin. It's making my mouth water. Even it's, I mean, look at it. It just smells thick. It smells creamy. It smells viscous. We'll give you a close-up of the bottle. I mean, you can't see shit. But yeah, that nose. Oh my. And it doesn't even really come across. You don't get a whole lot of ethanol on the nose either. Savory. Like a barbecue smell. A little bit of spice in there. Definitely a dusty note. Some rickhouse. I can't wait any longer. We'll go for a sip. Skull. That is the first whiskey of the day. At that proof, it is still not that punch in the face. Oh man, that's so good. I mean, you can tell it's 136.8, it being the first whiskey of the day. So you can tell she's proofy, but it's not that, I don't know, get y'all watery eyed and all that. You know what I mean. Man, that's so good. All right, we're going for another sip. Skull. Okay. All right. So yeah, definitely sweet. Cherry. I do get some plum there. Maple. The creaminess, you can chew on this thing. It's viscous. It coats the mouth. It doesn't dry you out. Makes your mouth water. It's a little more oaky than the fresh crack, but it's not over oaked. It's because I typically don't like anything that's over oaked. It is a sweet oak. It is, in my opinion, just perfect. I'm glad that more oak has come out now. Man, it almost is like it's higher age than a 10-year. The proof seems a little bit lower than when I first sipped it. You get that savory note. This is so good. Like those you get around the holidays, those chocolate covered cherries. You get the cherry, you get the cream, but it's not a milk chocolate. It's like a dark chocolate. Just a sexy chocolate. Note that just kind of covers all of that stone fruit, all that creaminess. Obviously, got some caramel, some vanilla in there as well, but that's, oh man, it is so good. Now, you see these things going on secondary, what, $500-$600? No, don't spend $500-$600 on this thing. It's not worth that. I would love to have a backup. And if I was going to buy at least, one time, I would cap it at, $250. Maybe $3. But probably where I would stay if I haven't had one at $300. I know some people are paying, $200 online, and that's fine. I'd pay that. We paid for it here. It was around $140 out the door, I believe is what I paid. I know it was under $150, so I'm definitely excited about that. But yeah, I would definitely, probably my best purchase ever at that price. At that price, it's the best. Let me make sure. At that price, yeah, that would be, it's my best purchase at that $150 mark. I love my koi heel, but I paid retail for that, so it was under $100. But for $150 or over $100, this is by far the best pickup. Let's have another sip. Let's see how long this finish will last. Skull. Man, that chocolate covered cherry with that dark chocolate, it's there. Maple's there. Savory note. A good balance of oak and spice. I'd say it's like an oak spice. It's not really a baking spice. Maybe a touch of pepper. Man, it's got that dusty note in there as well. I was reading on here, I think one of the notes was dry aged beef, and a buddy of mine, Sam, aged some prime rib for 2 months, and it had this beautiful funk to it, and it tasted so good. So I can see that. It was a good kind of funk to it. So I can definitely see where they would say that on this particular bottle. I would love to be able to compare it to the 22. Never did snatch one of those. But this is a fantastic pour. I would say the finish is medium to long. It's not long for me, but I would say it's medium to long. But man, such a great pour. And while I was in Kentucky, I tried a lot of fantastic things. And I would compare this. I would love to compare this to the 22 George T. Stagg. I'd love to compare it to that. And if y'all can hear that in the background, that's Kane drinking water. So sorry about that. But yeah, there's some bottles out there I would love to compare it to. I am going to compare it to the Coy Hill. They're pretty close in proof, pretty close in age. But it so far this year, it's the best that I've had, and by far the best thing I've bought for $150. So anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I hope you get your hands on one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. Kane's over there in the window, as you can, well, you can't see him, but you can see light. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I've already changed the oil, so now it's time to go clean up the car. Anyway, y'all be good. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love y'all. Skull.